So, Satnam, everyone. It's Candace from Soulfire Social. And today we are going to start a series on the chakras, on our energetic centers. And I just want to give a few points before we get started. I know most of you on the call are very familiar with our chakras and what they do, but not everyone is. So let's just make sure, when we think about the chakras, we think about the 7 energy centers, starting at the base with the root. The color is red. It's your connection to earth. We'll go into more detail as we work through them. The second is the sacral chakra. It's orange. It's related to water. For women, it's the womb space. It's kind of all of the sexual organs, the kidneys, and in that space, that's kind of creativity, sexual energy, passion, the navel center, solar plexus, yellow, fiery, confidence, holding up the heart, that's your lower triangle, holds up the green heart space related to air. Obviously, the center for compassion, forgiveness, and love. Then we come to the throat chakra, light blue, speaking the truth and hearing the truth. The third eye is indigo. This is where we kind of have our knowing, our ability to see beyond. The crown chakra, purple golden back here, the 10th gate, opening up to our spirituality. And in Kundalini Yoga, we also consider the auric field the 8th chakra, white golden light, the energy around you, your electromagnetic field. Well, we always start with the root chakra when we work through the chakras because this one is so important. It's our connection to Mother Earth, basic instincts, a sense of security. This is our survival mode. And a lot of people right now are really struggling with the first 2 chakras. There's a lot of fear, a lot of insecurity, and that's locking in that root chakra. And when that happens, nothing can flow. We get totally stuck. And some people, if they're really living in a state of fear, lowers their level of consciousness, lowers their vibration, they get stuck down in the muck, and they can't seem to do much. And that's because they're living in this state of contraction and a state of fear. The organs associated with this are the organs of elimination. The focus is on the anus and the base of the spine. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a couple of Kriyas. I think today and Wednesday, we might do 3. We might kind of fill the week. But what's going to happen, you're really going to get to know the sensations, the feelings in this root chakra. And it's really a fascinating experience to tune in. Bear in mind, it's not like, oh, here is my heart chakra. These are energy centers, so they're flowing. They can meld in together. And different emotions, traumas get trapped or can get stuck in these areas. So what we're trying to do is systematically work through the chakras and get ourselves back into flow. And I think, my friends, that is more than enough chatter for me this morning. So let's get working on Muladhara, our root chakra. We'll start first by relaxing down. Hands come onto the knees. I focus on the third eye. And let's just take a moment to arrive in this space. Bringing our attention down to the root. Make sure your sitting bones are connected. Kind of feeling very kind of open in the space as the base of the spine connects with the ground. We roll our shoulders, we reach our crown up towards the heavens, gently engaging our neck lock, the Jalandhara Bandha, as you tilt the neck forward, opening up the space behind the back of the neck. Bring the attention now to the breath. In and out through the nose, bringing in fresh prana, fresh energy to fill up our bodies. Consciously breathing today, consciously bringing in fresh energy, consciously exhaling stale energy, stress, strain, fear. As you're breathing and coming into this space of awareness, maybe thinking about, is there fear that you're currently carrying around? We've had a lot of reasons to be fearful, a lot of misinformation, a lot of issues that we've had to kind of overcome and deal with on a daily basis. Does that put you into a place of fear, perhaps? Do you feel you need to come back to a place of security? And think about how wonderful it feels when you feel secure in your home, with your family, with your partner, with yourself. It's peaceful. It allows you to be you and to expand. Let's go ahead and bring our hands together in front of us, rubbing the palms together vigorously, creating warmth, creating heat. And then let's bring that heat into prayer pose. Thumbs connect at the sternum point, fingers pointing up and out. Eye focus is on the third eye. Really sit like a yogi. We'll tune in with the Adi mantra, followed by the Mangala charn as we tap in to ancient wisdom and surround ourselves with a protective light. Let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Satgare Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Inhale, hold the breath. Visualize that golden cord connecting you to ancient wisdom, protective light surrounding you, surrounding all of us and our practice, opening up the hands to the screen, connecting with everyone on this call, forming a beautiful group. That protective light surrounds us, inhaling in, sending love and light out from your heart space to everyone on the call through your right hand, receiving that love and light with the left. One more time, deep inhale, sending out love and light, receiving love and light. Beautiful. I'm just going to step back and we will get started. There are certain Kriyas that bring our attention to the root chakra. One of them is a fabulous Kriya, also for disease resistance, so it couldn't be more appropriate. Again, if we're living in a state of fear, how can we be healthy? Everything is blocked. We have to get back into flow. So this Kriya that helps us with disease resistance does exactly that. I invite you to come up onto your knees into a rock pose if that's available to you. Otherwise, you can stay in an easy pose. The arms come up above the head, and it's not in a Venus lock. It's just arms are straight up, palms are together. You're pushing them together, and I'm keeping my elbows right around my head. I invite you to pull them or your arms back a little bit and drop the shoulders down so your shoulders aren't all jacked up. You still want them to be released, but the arms are up, and then you can pull them back like this. Now, we're going to inhale, and I need to check on one thing. Sorry. Okay, yes, we inhale, hold the breath, and as you hold the breath, you start to pump your navel rhythmically. So you're holding the breath, and you're pumping the navel here. So in and out, in and out, in and out. When you can no longer do that, and I don't want you to get to a point of like such strain, but when you feel like, okay, I really need to exhale, you exhale through the nose, all the way out, and then you inhale again. and you start pumping. So inhale, pump until you need to exhale. Exhale all the way out and begin again. Let's go ahead and get started. Starting to stimulate Kundalini energy through the third chakra, the navel. Gentle, eye focus, third eye. Press together in your prayer. One more minute. Inhale in, squeeze Muladhara, anus, sex organs up and in. Be conscious of it today, really conscious of pulling in, navel back towards the spine, engaging the entire lower triangle. Hold that breath, press the palms of the hands together, eye focus, third eye. There's a lot to do here. Starting to drive that energy up from the base. Slow release, palms come out in front of you, down to your heart space in prayer. Take a moment, you might want to just roll the shoulders a teeny bit forward and back. Then hands come into a bear grip. That means we're pulling at the fingers. One thumb up, one thumb down. It doesn't matter which side's in front. And then you kind of tighten it. So take the thumbs, tighten it around. Pulling this bear grip here at the heart center. Now, the inhale. I hold the breath and I pull. You can see I'm pulling my elbows out. I mean, this is like tremendous, tremendous pressure as I hold the breath. I'm really, literally trying to pull my hands apart. Then when I have to exhale, I release the pressure, keep them at my heart space. I gather my strength, and I inhale again. Pull. Continue at that pace now. Beautiful. A lot of focus here on this strength, on this pull. You can inhale mentally chanting Sat. Exhale Nam. How strong is your truth? It's your name. Chant it and feel it. Posture helps you to open your heart center and also starts to stimulate the thymus gland. Be intentional about it. Pull. Seconds. Be strong. Deep inhale, hold the breath, pull, squeeze Mula Bandha, everything at the same time. You're pulling up the lower triangle, navel back towards the spine. You're pulling apart the fingers. Everything is engaged. Slow release. Bring your hands behind your head. Interlace them into a Venus lock. Left thumb over right for women, and right thumb over left for men. Starting to work on the lower areas with digestion, squeezing the intestines, but also tapping into the third eye. We release down, we touch our forehead to the ground or bolster, then we inhale up. When we open up, you're open at the heart, you're open at the chest. Again, if this becomes too much for the knees, I want you to go ahead and back down into an easy pose. Okay, let's begin. Beautiful. Inhaling up, exhaling down.
Every breath of life is ecstasy.
30 more seconds.
Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy. Every heartbeat is God's name to me. Every breath of life is ecstasy.
Come on up. Inhale.
Every heartbeat
Release
is
the
God's
breath, but keep the elbows and arms up. And then let's inhale all together. In through the nose, hold at the top. Squeeze that Muladhara, pulling up specifically on the Muladhara, on that root. Navel back towards the spine, push your elbows back, open up the heart space. And then release, bring the legs out in front of you. And then we just want to inhale up and then come over, bending from the waist. If you can hold on to the feet, that's great, otherwise at the ankles. But we're just going to allow ourselves to bend forward, releasing the head. You're going to feel a tremendous stretch through your hamstrings, and I just want you to breathe long and deep here. If you are grabbing the toes, you can grab them with your peace fingers, pressing on the toenails, but just letting the head drop down and be released. Long, deep breathing here. 3 minutes. Try not to lose your focus. Okay, try to just find just the beauty in breathing in this posture. Says it allows the glandular secretions from the previous exercises to circulate through the body and helps the body to deeply relax. inhale here. Hold the breath, squeeze Muladhara, push the toenails if you're there, the toes. Bringing it all up and in and over. Bringing it up from the second and third vertebrae. Kundalini energy rising, rising, rising up to meet the third eye. Slow release, slow release. Bring yourself into an easy pose. Hands come onto the knees. And then in a very conscious movement, we tilt our head forward. Then we go right ear to right shoulder, back, left, center, forward. Continue very intentionally. What are we doing? We're starting to bring the energy and circulation up to the higher centers, the higher glands, the thyroid, parathyroid. Starting to bring balance between the lower triangle and the upper. Go ahead and continue at your own pace, but make it all very intentional. center, please. Sit real straight. And inhale, hold breath. Squeeze, Muladhara. Igniting the Kundalini energy. It sits in that second and third vertebrae. Bring it up. So if you can see the flow up through the space of the energetic centers, clearing and cleansing blocks, just flowing up, igniting the energy. All the way to your third eye, see if you notice color perhaps. And then slow release, everyone, like a waterfall. Don't make it heavy. Slow release of the breath, slow release of the lock, and let everything open up at the root. You release, lock unleashes, sit bones connect. Feel your connection, root, earth, open. No fear. Go ahead and flip on over. We're going to come into a cat-cow. And I want you to start off nice and slow. Make sure your hands are beneath the shoulders. The knees are beneath the hips. The pelvis is the driver here. Go ahead and have a look at yourself on your computer. Make sure when you're in this posture with your cow, it's like somebody's sitting on the lower back. The pelvis is pushed out. I'm open through my throat chakra. As I exhale, I shift the pelvis. Then my head comes in. Then my chin comes in. Then I exhale and inhale, open up. Okay, so when we do that, I want you to start off slow first minute, skeletal system, second minute. We're going to focus on the energy. This allows us to shift energy from the lower triangle in that area of like sexual energy up through the body. Go ahead and begin. Be conscious of your spine, your pelvis, the weight of the head, the skull. Movement through the neck, the shoulders, even the hands. pose. Palms face down on the thighs. And big inhale, left arm goes up. On the exhale, right shoulder goes up. Big movements up and big drops down. Find the meditation in that and let go of any tension in those shoulders. Yeah. Muladhara, everything up and in, navel back towards the spine, fully engaged. Make sure that root, Muladhara, tight, 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 up and in. It's a big squeeze. We're gonna have a slow, slow, slow release. Shoulders, breath. Last thing is your lock. Let it all start to flow down, down, down. Open the lock. Release. Go ahead. Find your way onto your back. We have a moment in our corpse pose. Palms are facing up. More than a moment, actually. We have a little mid-Kriya Shavasana. So go right ahead, close your eyes, you're lying back. Just allowing yourself to breathe in and out. Perhaps consciously, with each breath, letting go of any fear you may be carrying in that root, or at least consciously addressing it. I'm going to play the C note to start. It is the note that corresponds directly to your root. I want you to bring this vibration in. Let it activate every cell. See them vibrating red, shifting and moving blocks. The perfect C. Transferring into 396 hertz solfeggio frequency to clear fear and negative blocks. Take it in, breathe it in, let it wash over you. Take a deep inhale here, filling up with fresh prana, and when you sigh, a big release, a big ah, letting go of any fear. Very intentional, all of that music specific for your root. Breathe in, let's do that twice again. Filling up, and allowing yourself to release any fear, anything blocking that beautiful red root and connection to Mother Earth. Again. And then go ahead and bring your knees into your chest. Giving yourself a big hug, allowing yourself the opportunity to roll a little bit side to side. And then I want you to bring yourself up and over. We're going to come into a triangle pose, slightly different from a downward dog, because we have equal balance on the hands and on the feet. So as you maybe look at me and think I've got my feet hip width distance apart, my feet are flat, my palms are flat down, my head is tucked, my chin is tucked in, and I'm allowing myself in this triangle pose to completely relax. It lets the nervous system regenerate here with all of the work we've done, and the major organs to relax in this posture. Go ahead, find where you're really comfortable, and just breathe long and deep. We're here for 3 minutes.
To me to
Yes, in and out through the nose. Keep perfecting your posture. Triangle. Armpits should be facing towards one another. Make that adjustment if you need. Rolled in towards one another. Muladhara, direct that energy down from the root, down to the third eye and the crown. Bring it down, let it flow. Walk your feet in towards your hands. Ooh. Just hang like ragdoll. Grab your elbows. Beautiful. Walking through. Release here. You may want to shake a little side to side. Swing a little. Beautiful. Feel that pull in the lower spine. And then we shift into our last posture so far. Oh, you know what? Stay here. Sorry, we have a few more moments. Stay just hanging over. My bad. We have 45 more seconds. Just hang. Calling on darkness to light. Go ahead, grab your ankles with your hands, because the last part of this Kriya is the elephant walk. If you've never done it before, let me tell you, it's fun and it's good and it does a lot of good stuff for you. Squeezes the lower intestines. The head comes out just a little bit, so you're looking at the ground. You're holding the ankles, and I want you to go ahead. You can get off your mat if you like. We're going to be here for 3 minutes. We're going to do this. It might get a little sore in your back. If you need to come up, go ahead. But let's go ahead and finish off strong with an elephant walk. Get your feet solid on the ground. Another thing you can do, very grounding for the root, put your tongue mid-palate as you do this. But feel your feet on the ground like an elephant. Grounded, rooted, connected to the earth. One with the earth. Feel it. Inhale. Squeeze Muladhara. Navel to the spine. Release, start to come up. Ooh. Release that lower back. Step those feet out. Let's do a nice rotation forward and back. Release the spine. A couple of times. Let it go. Opposite direction. Big rotation, big rotation. Standing strong. Let's reach up towards the sky. Hold the breath, squeeze the lock. Take all of that energy up, 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 up. Out, sweep the aura as you release. So slow. Palms come facing forward, only when you get to the bottom. Eye focus, third eye, face completely relaxed. The feet are connected to the earth. Another deep inhale through the nose. Extra sip through rounded lips all the way to the top. Big sigh out. Ah. Find your bolster and come sit in easy pose. I'm going to show you first what we're doing for our meditation for the first chakra. The mantra is in the chat. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. We are God, we are the spirit of God and source. We are the living spirit. Says this mantra helps us to fix the eye of the soul upon our own true nature. The hands. So my elbows are down. My hands are forefingers together, thumb up. Now if this is, if you're looking at me, and that's straight up, it's tilted 45 degrees. Okay, so it's tilted 45 degrees out. If I open it here, so my elbows are in, instead of being up, palms are tilted 45 degrees. This is posture 1. My root chakra is fully open. Now when we do this, you really have to focus on pulling. When we pull the Muladhara, I'm going to get technical. When we pull the Muladhara, we're pulling anus, sex organs, everything up and in. For this one, it's very specific. It wants you, and you'll see the concentration on my face and think it's funny. We're all focusing on pulling on our anus, but that's what we're doing. We're pulling, trying to just pull on the anus. That's the one focal point. So when we're here, everything is open. You're totally relaxed. Shoulders are released, all open. Hummee hum. We come in. We squeeze the anus. Brahm hum. We squeeze it more. And you bring the hands almost together. Then you release. Hummee hum. First squeeze. Brahm hum. Release. Hummee hum. Brahm hum. Release. Okay, so that's what our posture is. Sorry. Hummee hum. Sorry, and the hands tilt a bit on that last one. Brahm hum. So it's, let's say, when we're open, 45. Hummee hum. They're 45. Brahm hum. They tilt in here. Then we release them out. Hummee hum. Brahm hum. Hummee hum. Brahm hum. Okay, now the eye focus is open and on the tip of the nose. It makes you feel a bit cross-eyed. If it becomes too much, close the eyes, but still focus on the point of the nose. Then the extra added fun, your tongue is recessed and it touches the middle of the upper palate. So it's going to make me sound a little funny when I'm like, Hummee hum, Brahm hum, a little bit like Beaker. It's going to activate my cheeks, okay? So this is all, cheeks and everything. We're getting, the pressure is felt in the cheekbone area. So let's just do that one more time here. 45 degrees. Tongue, middle of the palate. Eye focus, nose. We pull on the anus. Hummee hum, Brahm hum. Pull the hands in, release. A lot to think about. So see, you'll have nothing else to think about there. And we get a beautiful song. You'll find your way with this. Let's see. That's 7 minutes. We might continue. We want to do this really for 11 minutes. The song is 7 minutes, so once we have it, we're going to then continue for an additional 4 minutes. So, okay, everybody's ready? Okay. Go off mute if you have any questions. If you not, because I want you to be really comfortable with what we're doing. Tongue, mid-palate, tip of nose, just focusing on the anus. You got it. Okay. We are God, we are in the Spirit of God. Let's go ahead, hit that root chakra, get rid of fear.
Hummee hum, Brahm hum,
Then release. Hummee hum, Brahm hum, release. Hummee hum, Brahm hum.
Hummee hum, Brahm hum,
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 Hummee hum, Brahm hum. Hummee hum, Brahm hum. Hummee hum, Brahm hum. Hummee hum, Brahm hum.
Hummee hum, Brahm hum,
Hummee hum, Brahm hum. 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 Continue. Hummee hum, Brahm hum. 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 Hummee hum, Brahm hum.
Hummee hum, Brahm hum,
Hummee hum, Brahm hum. Hummee hum, Brahm hum. Hummee hum, Brahm hum.
Hummee hum, Brahm hum. Hummee hum, Brahm hum.
Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum.
Hummee hum, Brahm hum.
Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. 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 One more minute. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. 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 Last one. Hummee Hum, Brahm Hum. Hold. Breath. Pulling on the Muladhara. Release. Release and just place your hands on your knees, sitting up straight. Sorry. Completely at ease with that C note, allowing the root to be fully open, visualizing a beautiful golden cord or root down, connecting to Mother Earth, allowing all fear to be gone, but now this connection, this basic instinct, this security, this confidence to be open and flowing. And like a 1,000-petaled lotus at the base of your spine, it is ignited, it is open, it is the base of allowing all of the flow into the other chakras. Bring our hands in prayer. Singing our long time sun to close our practice, followed by 4 times Sat Nam. deep inhale, raise your prayer up to the sky. May all beings know peace. May all yoga practice contribute to the well-being of all. We exhale through the chakras, peace to all, light to all, truth to all, and love to all. Bowing down, giving thanks to Mother Earth and Father Sky, blessing you and your beautiful prayers. We rise up and we greet one another with a Sat Nam. Beautiful. Sat Nam, everyone. We'll be back on Wednesday for more root chakra.